Hi, this is Eddie Rivera, and this is my persuasion speech. This is my audience. Set this up. Imagine, if you will, a scenario that I'm sure we've all faced sometime or another. It's the day before, or in some cases, the morning of the day, when a huge research paper is due. You procrastinated and put it off day after day, and finally got yourself together to write it all last minute. You're putting the finishing touches on your paper and are nearing completion, when all of a sudden your computer freezes. Your panic sets in as you realize there's no option left to pursue other than to restart your computer. Come to find out that you didn't bother to save during your writing process, not even once. You have to start all the way back from the beginning. Imagine again, in a more serious situation, that your own personal computer is plugged in during a particularly bad thunderstorm and a power surge causes a power outage in your home. The power returns hours later and you find out that your computer will not start or boot up. It won't do anything at all. You come to find out that your hard drive and motherboard have been completely fried. Your computer contained extremely sensitive and important personal information of yours, including years of family photographs, tax records, investment portfolios, and credit card information. Both scenarios are extremely likely and plausible in our increasingly technologically dependent society, though easily preventable. Data backup is an extremely important measure everyone should take from all levels of technological experience. Even the most rudimentary backup measures can save people the misery and frustration of experiencing data loss. There are countless ways to back up the digital data you use on your laptop, personal, or work computer, and even cell phone. The most apparent way to back up your immediate data is to use a saving function on your device. This saves your progress or work that you've completed so far in case of a minute problem such as a computer freezing or crashing. Getting into the habit of saving work and assignments is crucial because inconsistency in your saving habits will more often than not lead to data loss. Separate digital storage media is another increasingly important backup measure that's used today in workplaces and schools, such as compact discs, portable flash drives such as this, and external hard drives such as this. Temporarily saving your immediately used data, however, is just but a small fraction of actual data backup. For a large number of us, our computers and digital devices are used for much more than just school or work. Computers and their data play a large part in the social, personal, and financial lives of billions of people. People integrate their computers into their everyday lives, forgetting that the data they rely so much on day to day is also in danger from day to day. In comparison to just 5 years ago, complete personal digital data backups have gone from a laborious process to being as simple as a few clicks of the mouse and a trip to the store. Modern operating systems such as Windows 7 and OS X have complete system backup software built in that are exceedingly simple to use and ensure total data security. However, according to the Global Backup Survey, a backup is only as useful as its associated restore strategy. This built-in software, in conjunction with devices such as external hard drives, network area storage units, and solid-state drives, work hand-in-hand in backing up your information. These devices, while different in implementation, all duplicate a mirror image of your data in its entirety and store it away from your computer. This assures that if something were to happen to your primary data repository, you have a complete backup ready to go. This is all assuming any problems you experience are at the technological level. When dealing with extremely sensitive or important data on your computer, one has to consider the same precautions you take with your own home. As put in the Wikipedia article on data security, storing a backup near the original is extremely unwise. Fire, floods, and burglary are all ways you could potentially lose important data, and any measures you take just at home would not help in case of an emergency. Remote backup services and off-site data protection is an increasingly popular method of data backup in which your data is not only stored on your physical media at home, but also at a location away from your home. Many times these types of backups are handled by outside companies, and your data is stored remotely, hundreds of miles away at their own proprietary locations. These are also used via your own internet connection. For example, if you were to travel abroad with sensitive data and your laptop were to be stolen, there are services and software that can continuously back up your data to your home computer with no effort from yourself whatsoever, and lock it in case of such a situation. Of course, no amount of data backup is effective without consistent implementation. Habits of data backup are extremely important, and luckily to us, all the methods I have previously mentioned can be regularly scheduled and automated through software, so that no action has to be taken by us except to turn them on. With so many different and easy methods of data backup available to us in this day and age, there really isn't much of an excuse to not take full advantage of them. If you don't, you could be wishing you had.